Howdy everyone. I know. Last few months I have been extremely inconsistent. And I know you guys don't mind that, but I still think I should be a little bit better in this department. So I am here with the best mods from the month of June 2025. Before starting this video, I just wanna let you know that I have opened a Discord server, link is in the description, in celebration of my 10,000 subs. Here you guys can hang out, share your fan art, share your mods, and even give ideas for the next videos. I will really appreciate if you guys join the server. With all that said, let's now start the video. Starting with a mod called Explosion Reactions. It's pretty self-explanatory really. Whenever an explosion happens, your character covers their face with their hand. Games like Watch Dogs have these type of reactions which makes the character feel more real. It adds slight immersion and realism to the combat just by a simple animation. Next is another immersive animation mod called Crafting and Repair Animations. It adds a repair animation when you repair something through your Pip-Boy, or a bunch of crafting animations when you craft something through workbenches. The animations are quite decent and add some immersion to the game. Next is a light machine gun mod called HK21E. Although the weapon does not have any attachments, it doesn't really need one. The base version of this weapon is extremely satisfying to use. The animations are great and so are the sounds. This weapon does a huge amount of damage and also has a large magazine, but it balances that by having a pretty long reload animation. I really like this mod and recommend to any weapon mod enthusiasts. Next is another immersion mod. Animal Friend Animated Petting adds petting animation for a lot of friendly animals in the game. This mod is not as buggy as that other petting mod I showcased last month, but I will say it's not that ambitious either. It only has one or two animations and even those look like you are not really touching them. I still like the other one more, but if you want a bug-free petting mod, then this is for you. This next mod is quite a good one. Desert Interiors. Life in the apocalypse changes over 75 interiors, making them look better, unique, and match the outside building to the inside layout. I say Fallout New Vegas interiors always had a strong atmosphere, but some interiors looked too similar to each other or looked empty. This mod fixes both of these issues. Revamped Fiend headgear makes Fiend helmets look more deranged and adds some personality to these. This mod makes it look like these helmets are made of a mix of animal skulls and trash items. There's not much to say. If you like what you see, give it a download. Although these helmets didn't really stop me from popping their heads like melons. This next mod is kinda biased. The Plasma Defender is one of my favorite weapons in the game, and when I saw there's a great new retexture mod for it, I had to cover it. Plasma Defender Beautification mod adds beautiful textures for the weapon. The weapon still feels the same. It's just a retexture and a good one at that. Open Tents mod simply opens up a lot of tents which had separate interiors before. This was done to have good performance in the PlayStation 3 and the Xbox 360, but on modern computers this isn't really an issue. This mod thus makes these tents part of the game world and makes the game feel more seamless. Some of the examples include Kaiser's tent in the fort, Camp Forlorn Hope tents, and Camp Golf tents. However, in Camp Golf, I did experience slight frame drops, so keep that in mind.
Dealing with Caesar. That'll make
In other months we don't get a single good weapon mod, and this month we have two. The M1917 machine gun is a unique weapon which is quite similar to the other weapon mod I showcased. This mod also has a large magazine. Damage wise it's not that good, but still gets the job done. This weapon also has two modifications. All in all, both of these weapon mods are great and I do recommend them both. Out of all of the places in the strip, The LVV station is one of the most neglected ones. Some people use it to get into the strip quicker, but other than that, there's no reason to get inside this building. And I think the developers also knew that, as this building was pretty underwhelming. Well, not anymore, says Agent Fuse, as he polishes up this place with NCR propaganda, flags, and more. The wallpaper has changed and there's just much more clutter here. Even the restrooms got some polish, but not so much as the main building. I think it's one of those mods that's more lore friendly than the vanilla game. And now, for the big one.
The big one.
The big one. The big one! What is the big one?
Now, not all of you will think that this mod is that great, but I had an enjoyable time, so I put it as the big one. But I was pretty torn between the Desert Interiors mod and this one. Nucalan adds a Nuka-Cola theme park in the game similar to Fallout 4 DLC Nuka World. It also has Sierra from Fallout 3 as your main quest giver. She wants the grand prize of this Nuka land and hires you to get it. The park kinda looks like a mix between the Point Lookout Harbor and Nuka land. There's also a lodge in the far side of the theme park and it's filled with ghouls. The quest isn't too long. You do some work for this raider and then you can get the grand prize, which turns out to be a Nuka Quantum Rocketeer suit. You also get this cool looking player home. There's also this Nuka Quantum Power armor for you, which looks great too. All in all, it's an enjoyable mod and I do recommend it. And that's it for June's best mods. I will be making another video covering all of the best mods from July too, hopefully pretty soon. Thanks to channel members Kato Sicarius and Hugh Jazz for supporting this channel. As always, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.